Towns goes right at Claxton again. Feels he has the advantage and does on that possession. Here's Brunson. Nice crossover. Gets in the paint. Kicks it back up top. Towns the extra pass. Bridges, corner three. Got it. Rebound. Bridges has been rebounding very well early in the season. Now on the drive. Anunoby, his corner three. That's good. Knicks have been lethal from the corners so far this season.
Yeah, between OG and Mikal, two guys that have been shooting the corner three better than just about anyone in the league, and that is where there is some gold. You get to those corners, you'll get shots.
Michael Porter Jr. Anunoby drives on Claxton this time, gets in the paint, kicks it out Towns. Shot clock at 6, and Towns an easy bucket. Knicks have hit 4 of their first 5. Jordy Fernandez wants timeout. Fires his corner three. Robinson battling. There's the offensive rebound and putback. Been solid in that department. They're 4th in the NBA in turnovers per game. Porter comes back. Porter scores again.
Whoever's on him, Mikal, OG, they better be ready to get a hand up.
He's already had 2 30-point games. Brunson, hesitation, scoop layup, and the foul from behind. A great footwork of Jalen Brunson. Porter, the runner, and Porter scores again. He's 4 for 5. I think he likes this role.
He does. I know, the more you read about his career, where he's currently at, it was the shadow of Nikola Jokic, and I was thinking, he's pretty good.
Bridges rattles in another. Good transition defense that time from Brooklyn. Inside is Zaire Williams. Not good transition defense that time by the Knicks.
Yeah, a little bit of life for Brooklyn, and this is a team that they definitely have been a good first quarter team, and so it started a little bit slow, but now they're picking it up late in the quarter.
Bridges from both corners. Mikal Bridges 3 for 3 from long distance here in the opening period. McBride off the bounce. Finds Brunson in the corner. Fires away and hits it, and a foul. Chance for a 4-point play. The Knicks red hot from downtown. 7 3-pointers already. Wilson on the drive. We got to get an estimate at halftime. Has it knocked away. Ball still loose. Beautiful pass. McBride, Anunoby with the flush. And the Knicks have a 38-point first quarter. Part of the pace, part of the ball movement. And some of it comes down to Steve Novak, as you know as well as anybody, as that three-pointer goes for Zaire Williams.
But you want to talk about comfortable. 123 points in the last 3 quarters that this team has played. That's pretty impressive basketball.
Boy, that's a nice move from Jordan Clarkson just off the bench. Williams in the corner. Williams the height advantage on McBride. Powell steps up. He knocks down a 3. They like this kid. Shot clock at 7. Clarkson drives, spins, and shoots and scores again over Zaire Williams, who's 6'9". You want to, when you go to a new team, you want to impress your teammates, so there is that sometimes pressing part.
You know, there is, and I think you're just finding your role too. A little too much contact there by Cat. And the energy here is obviously unmatched. It's called the Mecca for a reason.
Bridges, nice lob pass inside, counted out. Wilson fakes, drives, stolen by Hart. Clarkson leading the break, finds Hart. There's the finish. An appropriate finish after Hart's play down the other. Big special. We'll certainly find out. Hart up top. Clarkson swings the ball on Anunoby. Corner 3. It's good. Ball movement has been superb.
And when you hear that the ball has energy, it is possessions like that. When you zip that ball around and guys know in the corner a pass before it comes to them that they're going to get it, they got a better chance of making it.
And Porter fires away and hits. He's got 15 points. Almost a third of their points. Lead back to 15 for the Knicks. Brunson, Hart. Hart off the bounce. Good hands from Terrence Mann, but Clarkson right there to pick it up. Surrounded. Shot clock at 5. Clarkson floats it up, scores again. Jordan Clarkson, heads up play, and he's got 8 points in 8 minutes.
That might have been one of the most athletic things I've ever seen a guy in his 12th year do, how he got that close to the ground, scooped it up, just keeps having his eyes up, playing the right way, and he's doing a lot of good things tonight.
You basically just call him an old man.
Yeah, I did.
Porter knocks down the 3. Porter, 18 points. Brunson gets inside off the glass. Nope, but Robinson right there. Another offensive rebound. Against the Pistons, having to guard Cade Cunningham. Clarkson launches. Clarkson hits. Jordan Clarkson, unstoppable. He's 5 of 6 from the field.
Yeah, it's a beautiful way to play basketball.
Nice give and go. Porter, that's That's good team ball right there. Jordy Fernandez clapping Claxton with a nice pass. Brunson, one of five Knicks in double figures in that first half. Anunoby, catch, shoot, score! Anunoby 4 for 5 from three-point range. His second foul. Bridges had it ball, poked around by Robinson, kept it alive. Anunoby to Bridges, right corner three, puts it in. By the way, that was a transition take foul. That's why the one free throw and possession. Brunson finds some space, nails the three-pointer. Brunson the fake, Brunson the drive, nice feed. Robinson with the flush. Feeding the big man, and a lead up to 27. Here's Martin. Feed inside Claxton, Porter cutting, and a rare defensive latch. Brunson gets inside, using the right hand, lays it up and in. Knicks putting on a clinic.
Well, the thing that to me is so interesting about that possession is that's an all-defense guy from UNC. He's touted as the next defensive stopper on this team, and you saw Jalen just run a clinic.
Zaire Williams with a rare bucket. Josh Hart turns, fires, and hits. Everybody getting into the act. Josh Hart, coast to coast, stops. Triple team, still scores. Puts it on the floor, couple of dribbles. Back to Brunson, 5 on the shot clock. The floater in the paint, no good. Robinson rebound and put back. Bridges right there with the defense. Brunson to Hart. Hart back out Bridges. Bridges on the bounce. Shamet to Hart. Everybody touching it on his possession. Hart tries a three. It's good. He gets it back. Yabusele tries a three. And that has to feel great.
And you can tell coaches left him in there previous games too. At 5 minutes off the bench last game.
Brunson's floater is good. Thought he got hit with 1.7 remaining. Be more comfortable against young teams that struggle defensively. Shot clock at 5. Towns going to have to put it on the floor. Goes at Clowney. Off the glass. Banks it home. Towns with 21. He's also, he can be very hard. Knows when to push, knows when to get on guys. Towns goes inside and banks it home. Beautiful move from Karl Anthony Towns. Anunoby gets his own rebound, back up and stuffs it down. He is relentless. When he practices his three-point shooting, whatever coach is working him out. Nice three-pointer enjoyment. He's showing some good range. So Brooklyn will fall to 1-9. On the season, as we said at the top. How about Diawara? That's his second three-pointer.
I like it. They are. They're playing all the way to the.
TJ Liddell has come in for Brooklyn. That's him with the ball. Former Chicago Bull. Zaire Williams. Nice move up and under.
With the Houston Rockets in 2006 with Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady, no pressure, right? Go out here and make some shots, but it was coached by Jeff Van Gundy, Coach Tibbs on the bench. Nice shot right there by Diawara.
Nice three-pointer. I can't imagine. I remember I once played in a 3-on-3 pickup game, and Chris Mullen was my teammate. He got double-teamed and passed to me, and I felt so much pressure taking a shot because Chris Mullen is passing up a shot. He should have shot.
Unbelievable. You see Chris Mullen at the park, and now me and you are the same in our first.
Before he lays it up and in.
I imagine very similar, at least for heartbeats per minute. I imagine you're right.
Let me have my basketball fantasy.
You know what? It's fine. You know, I've given you so many compliments. It's so great to work with you. I've said all these things, and now we're the same basketball player, too.
Tyrese Martin lays it off the glass. You look at players like as Liddell banks in the three-pointer. Players like Gilman, they shoot 54% from the field, 17 threes. And the Knicks have